Mastering Managing Cloud Migration. You can't achieve operational excellence in cloud migration without tracking the right metrics. What specific metrics or key performance indicators, KPIs, should be monitored and tracked to effectively measure and achieve operational excellence during the cloud migration process? As I sat with the leadership team of a large financial institution discussing their impending cloud migration, I couldn't help but think about the complexities of operational excellence in the cloud era. The institution had set ambitious targets for the migration, but the question on everyone's mind was, how do we measure success? I recalled my own experience working with a similar institution a few years prior. We had struggled to establish clear metrics for measuring operational excellence during cloud migration, and it had nearly derailed the entire project. But we had learned from our mistakes, and I was determined to apply those lessons to this new challenge. The first step, I insisted, was to identify the critical metrics that would indicate success. We needed to move beyond traditional IT metrics like uptime and response time, and focus on the business outcomes that truly mattered. For this institution, that meant metrics like time to market for new financial products, customer satisfaction ratings, and, of course, cost savings. To get there, we established a cloud migration scorecard, a single source of truth that would track progress across multiple dimensions. We identified 7 key pillars: application performance, data management, security and compliance, cost optimization, resource utilization, customer experience, and business value realization. Each pillar had its own set of metrics, carefully chosen to balance leading and lagging indicators. For instance, under application performance, we tracked mean time to recover, MTTR, and mean time between failures, MTBF, as well as the percentage of applications migrated to the cloud. For data management, we monitored data quality, integrity, and availability. But metrics alone were not enough. We needed to ensure that the entire organization was aligned around these goals, and that every stakeholder understood their role in achieving operational excellence. To do this, we established a cloud migration governance board, comprising representatives from across the business and IT functions. This board would meet regularly to review progress, address roadblocks, and make strategic decisions about the migration. Throughout the process, I emphasized the importance of cultural understanding and empathy. Change is never easy, and moving to the cloud would require significant adjustments from IT teams, business stakeholders, and customers alike. We needed to acknowledge the fears and concerns of each group, and provide the necessary training and support to ensure a smooth transition. As the migration progressed, we encountered our fair share of challenges. There were delays in application refactoring, security concerns around data encryption, and unexpected spikes in cloud costs. But with our cloud migration scorecard and governance board in place, we were able to respond quickly and effectively to each issue, making adjustments as needed to stay on track. In the end, the institution achieved its ambitious targets, migrating over 90% of its applications to the cloud within 12 months, while realizing significant cost savings and improving customer satisfaction ratings. It was a testament to the power of operational excellence in the cloud era, and a reminder that, with careful planning, collaboration, and cultural understanding, even the most complex challenges can be overcome. As I looked around the room, I saw a team that had transformed itself, one that was now equipped to thrive in the cloud era. It was a powerful reminder that, in the end, operational excellence is not just about metrics or KPIs, but about the people and the culture that drive them. To ensure operational excellence during the cloud migration process, it is crucial to monitor and track specific metrics and key performance indicators, KPIs, that provide insights into the efficiency, effectiveness, and quality of the migration process. These metrics and KPIs should cover various aspects of the migration, including application performance, infrastructure utilization, security, cost optimization, and customer satisfaction. Application performance metrics. 1. Response time. Measure the average response time of applications to ensure they meet the required service level agreements, SLAs. 2. Transaction success rate. Track the percentage of successful transactions to identify potential issues with application functionality. 3. Error rate. Monitor the frequency of errors, such as crashes, timeouts, or failures, to identify areas for improvement. 4. CPU utilization. Monitor CPU usage to ensure adequate resource allocation and identify potential bottlenecks. Infrastructure utilization metrics. 1. Instance utilization. Track the utilization of instances, including CPU, memory, and storage, to optimize resource allocation. 2. Storage capacity. Monitor storage capacity to ensure sufficient space for data and prevent capacity issues. 3. Network utilization. Measure network bandwidth and throughput to identify potential bottlenecks. 4. Security group utilization. Track security group usage to ensure compliance with security policies. Security metrics. 1. Compliance rate. Monitor compliance with security policies, such as encryption, access controls, and audit logging. 2. Vulnerability detection. Track the frequency of vulnerability detection and remediation to ensure timely patching. 3. Identity and access management, IAM, policy compliance. Monitor IAM policy compliance to ensure least privilege access. 4. Incident response time. Measure the time taken to respond to security incidents to ensure timely resolution. Cost optimization metrics. 1. Cloud spend. Track cloud expenditures to ensure alignment with budget projections. 2. Reserved instance utilization. Monitor the usage of reserved instances to optimize costs. 3. Idle resource detection. Identify idle resources to optimize resource allocation and reduce waste. 4. Right-sizing opportunities. Track opportunities to right-size instances to optimize costs. Customer satisfaction metrics. 1. User adoption rate. Monitor user adoption rates to ensure a smooth migration experience. 2. User satisfaction surveys. Conduct regular surveys to gauge user satisfaction with the migrated applications. 3. Help desk tickets. Track help desk tickets to identify areas for improvement. 4. Mean time to recovery. MTTR measure the time taken to resolve user-reported issues. Additional metrics. 1. Migration velocity. Track the pace of migration to ensure alignment with project timelines. 2. Change failure rate. Monitor the rate of change failures to identify areas for improvement. 3. Mean time between failures, MTBF. Measure the time between failures to identify areas for improvement. 4. Knowledge Management Index. Track the documentation and knowledge management practices to ensure knowledge retention. By monitoring and tracking these metrics and KPIs, organizations can ensure operational excellence during the cloud migration process, identify areas for improvement, and make data-driven decisions to optimize their cloud infrastructure and applications.